No, I don't have that setting.
Right.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's just the bollocks he made of last week where he had to remove himself and then add himself and remove himself and add himself. You couldn't try if he was coming to second goal.
We're live now, Danny.
Really? After me hitting the goal live button, you don't think I know where live, man?
No, it doesn't look like you do. Like, I think you're a bit slow off the mark there. You know, it's been that wearing the Ireland top is slowing you down. Better get that Saffron one back out of fucking retirement. Mind you, not.
Don't be tempted, Dara, now with shite like that. You know his low gasket. I don't want you going on the rant if I ever break that out again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's show of Mauls, Bals and all. Of course, we are joined by our two usual lads. Of course, Len, Dave thinks Len is hearing voices. Chances are, yes, he is. He's probably hearing the Guinness fairies. Tempting him to have more pints, which is nothing new there. And of course, our other usual Matt Gold. And for the second straight week in a row, we have Mike Reedy on the show.
Hey!
God help us all.
Yeah. Mike, since you're here now, since you're here with us now, I'll come to you first. I'll start off for Friday night's game. Mike, your thoughts on the Ireland-Wales game? Ireland winning that one 27-17.
It was a funny kind of a game, that one. Well, in fairness, we discussed it last week, and I don't think any of us thought it was going to be easy. Yeah. I have read and heard other people say they thought we'd win it easy, which there's no easy games in the Six Nations now, really, unless you're playing against England. Sorry.
I like it. I love it, actually.
But no, we're still. There's still a few things to work on. The dreaded scrum seems to be still a fucking bit of an issue, but we scored four. Or five, was it 5 tries we got, or 4? No, it's only 4. And we got 4 tries, which gave us the bonus point, and that was the minimum requirement, really, going into the game. But Wales gave a hell of a good account of themselves, so they did, and their pack has become fairly formidable. They have 2 good props and a good hooker, and a couple of good guys in the back row, so they're a decent enough outfit now if they can keep it going. I don't see them getting a result against Italy right enough, but we had
with most of the position in territory and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Jack needs to work on his goal kicking. I'm not sure. I can't pinpoint. Obviously, none of us can. He needs to pinpoint what's wrong. He missed one of them by a close margin, but the first one from me is from the side he scored from. He missed it by a distance. You know what? Outside of that, I thought he had a solid game. By the way, I thought he ran the game well. And I noticed that he rallies all the troops all the time. He positions them all and shouting instruction, which is good. That's what you want from your 10. I thought Gary Ringrose had a good game now, and just probably his better game now for a while. Well, he was decent against England as well, but I thought he had a good enough game against Wales. Stockdale came in, scored a try, his first try. Did okay, without, I wouldn't be going over the top about him, but he did fine. In fairness to him, he didn't do a whole lot wrong. Our back three, because Balakoon has been absolutely outstanding in all the games he's played. I think Jamie Osborne did okay. He had a couple of dodgy attempts to catch high balls, coming going through traffic like. But and Stockdale actually really got one brilliant take. He went through a kick chase and it was a great take in the air. I thought Tyke Byrne played really well. Our front row still a little bit. Tom O'Toole actually did well, won 2 scrum
Yeah, he had
penalties.
a good game.
Just as Tyke Furlong is a bit of an enigma right now. Whatever it could be. Apparently he's lost about 15 or 20 kilos in weight. But he was off, he was ill or something. But
Yeah, I think I found him.
huh? You swap it, take it off him.
I found the 20 kilos somewhere.
But,
but then you can give back him there, then. Bev and Marie was saying here that Rice carry try was amazing. Even if it was against us, he deserves a round of applause for that.
he does actually, fair play to him. I think some of our backs will be a little bit embarrassed. I mean, Balakoon, to be fair, got turned. Didn't know whether stick or twist. He
wasn't the only one, in fairness.
He wasn't expecting him to turn onto the inside, He thought he
wasn't expecting to be able to fucking run, Mike.
No, to be fair, Jamie Osborne, like fucking toiling trying to get back. So it's it's a win, a bonus point win, and we will move on to play Scotland this weekend.
So Mike, just make sure you're ready to prepare to celebrate even if Scotland win.
I won't be fucking celebrating Scotland in a minute. I can tell you right now, I don't care if there's any Scots watching. I will not. Yeah, I've lived here for 27 years, but it doesn't matter.
Say that to your wife now, Mike. Say that to your wife now and see how she reacts. Your Scottish wife.
Already, I've said it to everyone. Yeah. I told all the lads fucking the weekend as well.
Very fucking quietly, I'd say.
Yes.
Yeah, he might be your inside voice, Mike.
In a different
3
room.
decibels.
In a different room.
Claymore, I'm okay.
Yeah, different house, I'd say maybe. Thomas, me, good evening to you. A few more comments here as well. I want to get through before I come on to you there now and then in a second anyway. Bevan, poor Matt surrounded by Munster men his birthday.
Oh,
no, really.
We love him. We love him. As Danny said last week, 3.5 Munster men.
Exactly.
It's in the DNA. It's in the DNA.
Yeah, that's how we need to be in the show now. 3.5 Munster men, especially with Mike on.
It's a new show.
What's it now? Niall Steins. Is it time for the Six Nations to consider bringing in Georgia to replace England?
I literally only said that just before the show started.
Yeah.
No, lads, we want to our English friends.
Paul going, think we didn't take our chances in the first 15 minutes. Yes, Jack does need to be converting those kicks. They can be vital in the end. It can be all right, but look, I suppose it makes him needing to look at his technique and stuff. Len, your thoughts on the Wales Ireland game from Friday night?
Well, probably that game probably would have been the highlight of the show. But as it transpired, that was only the starter. Then we had Scotland versus Wales or France as the main course, and then the Black Forest Gatto was Italy beating England. So it kind of paled into significance compared to the other 2 games over the weekend. But look, hey, it was games of highs and lows, really. As Mike said, or as Bevan said, the highs were that Welsh loosehead, Reece Carey, fucking stepping the lads and running 30 meters for a fucking try. Like, the fucking memes just started about 20 minutes afterwards. The internet was full of it.
Apparently,
what?
Apparently, it's 55 meters he ran now.
No,
it's 55 top meters.
As a mate of mine, fucking Tony Bulger texted me just after, and he said he never have to buy a pint or a kebab in fucking Wales again, and I don't think he will. Like, it was some try for a loose head.
3 successive games for him.
Yeah, it was brilliant. The lows then, the lows were, do you know what the lows were? The lows was fucking Sweet Caroline in the fucking stadium. That was the fucking low of the whole fucking game.
Yeah, why don't like a fucking Irish tune at least?
Well, like, yeah, it's
good enough to be played in Paris, and the reception it got was fucking unbelievable. The whole stadium was singing it.
Yeah, well, look, we shouldn't have to be fucking piping in music to get the crowd going. It's fucking very indicative of the crowd that is now attending the Aviva. to be quite honest with you. I mean, if you want to fucking sing fucking Sweet Caroline at the fucking wedding with your drunk uncle, work away. But 'tis not an Irish rugby song. You know, fucking
How
what
many
happened
times
to
you
the
get
Bat
drunk
Pride?
uncle then?
And I wouldn't mind the crowd. There wasn't a fucking peep out of them during the match till that came on. And there was even it was second-hand embarrassment to see them all singing it. And the ad-libbing bit with the the so good fucking shit. It was fucking terrible, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, that's only just fucking me. Look, I don't think Ireland done a whole lot wrong.
Then,
What?
quick question.
What?
How many times were you the drunk uncle at the wedding singing Sweet Caroline?
Never. That would be never. Anyway. Like, Ireland didn't do a whole lot wrong in that game. I think the only reason the score was so close was because Wales were actually so dogged. And I was looking at the fucking stat there. 300 attempted tackles the Welsh made. And that fucking speaks for itself. They just they shut us down. They carried that game. I mean, even Hugh Caldon and Lenihan commented a number of times about they were picking up the sounds of the collisions on the ref mic. It was fucking like that Eddie James hit on Ringrose there at one stage. He absolutely fucking creased him. Like, yeah. I'll give full credit to Wales. But look, Ireland were it seemed like Ireland were targeting a quick start. And we got a quick try. And in fairness, I know you said about Stockdale, but I thought he did take that try very well.
Oh, he did, yeah.
It did. And he kind of justified his inclusion. And we had another one then a couple of minutes later, but unfortunately it was chalked off. So you were looking at 14-0 at that stage. And, you know, it's a bit like what Scotland could are done to France. When you get a kind of a lead of 2-3 tries very, very quickly, the heads do drop in another team. So that seems to be what we were. We might have put the game to bed early if that had stood. But look, I think the plan was to play it safe, not too flashy. Like, we never really got to the edges to give the likes of Balakoon and Stockdale a chance. So we never really got to hurt the Welsh. You know, everything was kind of around the corner, safe. You know what I mean? We never really kicked in behind, and it seemed to be that I don't know. Lads were instructed not to kick in behind, but it might have paid dividends because I think as Stephen Ferris was saying, Rhys Sama can be a bit dodgy at full back. But look, that's just the way it went. Look, it was a tough slog compared to the English game. But all in all, I thought the tactics they worked because, as you said, Mike, we came away with a bonus point in a game that could have been a banana skin for us, really.
Yeah.
There was a couple of fucking funny moments in the game. Carl Dixon penalised Ireland for not hooking in the scrum. Like, when the fuck was that last post?
3 years.
Huh?
Last time I seen fucking that happening must have been 3 years ago. Fucking someone getting penalised for a crooked input in the scrum.
Well, fair play to you because I can't fucking remember the last time.
It might be long.
Yeah, look, as you said, the scrum was an issue, and there was about 27 minutes to go. Our fucking collapse of scrum basically led to a Welsh try, and that brought it back to a 2-point game. So yeah, our scrum was just fucking hit and miss. But yeah, look, I didn't think we did very bad. One thing that did pick up, and actually Don Lenihan made a very good point. He was saying that compared to the French game, we seem to have fucking copped to the idea that you can't be offside when you're competing for a breaking ball. Whereas against France, we were constantly onside and they were just picking every high fucking loose ball up. Whereas we were ahead of the offside line, which, as he said, technically you can't be offside under a breaking ball. And we did seem to win more of those loose balls, which is good going forward because we're going to need every fucking advantage we can get when it comes to Scotland next week. Look, apart from that, the scrum, the bench had an impact. I thought Big Joe was very, very good when he came on. He had a fantastic steal there in the line out. And then he laid it off to, was it out the back pass he had to Balakoon. And then Frawley put a kick through. So it was, look, all in all, job done. But actually, I came up with a little bit of analysis that I don't think any other pundit in the country has copped. Right? We had tries from Jacob Stockdale, Jack Crowley, Jack Conan, and Jamie Osborne. Anybody notice a pattern?
All J's.
All J's. Exactly.
Yeah.
So we just need to load the team with Jimmy O'Brien, Joe McCarthy, fucking bring Justin Fitzpatrick out of fucking retirement. Scots are done for. Tell you boy, I'm a fucking tactical genius, I am.
You are that, Len. There's no dispute. Yeah.
Tell you. Man, fucking far didn't fucking cop that one.
All right, lads, we have a few more comments to go through there as well. One second now. Sonia Croak, happy birthday, Matt. Hope you have a bag of cans to celebrate.
Thanks, Sonia.
With the Insight TV channel here, evening, gents. Happy birthday, Matt.
Thanks, Emil.
Mauls, Bals and all, which is Peter, basically. Len is right. I was lucky enough to be there, and when Sweet Caroline came on, around me went, for fuck's sake,
Yeah.
which
Thank
has
you
to be
very much,
done. Yeah. Hominid, it was 100 meters and he came in front of Usain Bolt. That was the carry try.
Sorry, I stand corrected.
Len looks more like a Barry Manilow guy rather than a Neil Diamond. Which is basically saying you're right. You know, he doesn't use thumbs up, he uses middle finger. You know. That's basically versus thumbs up.
Before Led Zeppelin there, Neil. Not fucking Barry fucking Manilow.
Unfortunately, Inside Channel, no, Len will not be singing Sweet Caroline tonight. No one wants to hear Len sing. He has a voice like a foghorn, completely out of tune. Lads, are you concerned about the weight we gave away? That Reece Carey try was 6-on-3 out wide. That's a constant issue for me. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, he's not wrong there. Not wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I thought we'd solved it in the England game, but to be fair, that's a bit of a one-off. The Reece Carries, right? That can happen. Furlong done that a few years ago. He sidestepped fucking.
He did.
And somebody else.
Yeah.
And listen, if a guy has you over 20 minutes, you're not fucking catching him. But like in fairness to Balakoon did eventually get to him.
He held him down on the try line. In fairness,
couple of yards further back, and he probably
fucking late, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
But before we move on to you there, Matt, Pauline Bowen says, I love your analysis, Len. And Pauline, again, hope you had a lovely birthday, Matt.
Thanks, man.
Matt, your thoughts on the Ireland-Wales game from Friday night?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, I think we all pretty much said that Wales weren't going to be an easy task, and they absolutely proved it. In terms of Ireland's performance, I think we performed really, really well. We're just not given the credit that Wales deserve in their defence. Their defence was fucking unbelievable, lads.
Yep.
If Wales had played anything like England did against us 2 weeks prior, we would have beaten them off the park, no problem. But the fact that Wales, a team like Wales, when they're in such dire straits, backs against the wall, are always
dangerous.
Absolutely dangerous. Do you know what I mean? And I think we went about our business with that in mind, and we gave Wales the respect that they deserved, and we ground out a win. You know, Wales are that team that they really are. They could nail you to a wall, given the chance. You know, and when you look at the likes of Reece Kerr, I think he's on 3 or 4 fucking tries already in this campaign. He's scored at least 3 anyway.
Yeah, that's 3, yeah.
There was some seriously good performance. James Botham in the centre is a really, really good guy. He is fucking phenomenal. Yeah. I thought he played really, really well. In terms of what we did, I don't think we played much different to what the performance we did against England. It might have been slightly maybe 10% down on the English performance, but Yeah, look, I feel Wales really put it up to us, and that's why the scoreline reflected it for them. You know what I mean? 10-point win, 4 bonus points. That was the minimum we needed. And absolutely a great performance. I can't really fault any of the lads. I thought Jack Crowley had a really good game. Missed 2 kicks, but look, I mean, that's going to happen. Yeah, people are kind of saying, we should be getting kicks, shouldn't be getting kicks. And that's where Sam is kind of a better place kicker. But tactically, Jack for me, is far better at the moment. As Mike said, like his superior commanding on the pitch is unbelievable, and you can see the way he rallies the guys, and he's constantly communicating, and that's what you need in your center or in the center of the park. And look, if Sam could get a bit of that knowledge from Jack, they'd be fucking brilliant, the two of them together. Do you know what I mean? And I know it always comes back down to the fucking Jack and Sam debate, but it is what it is. And, we've got to get on board with both of them. We're fucking lucky to have both of them. Jack Conan, what a fucking game he had. He was player of the match, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. Well deserved. Yeah.
Was he? Yeah, absolutely. Look, I have no complaints to that performance. With the way Wales turned up to give a really good account of themselves, they played phenomenally well. And looking at our pack, we still have issues in the scrum. And as Len said, like, fucking getting penalised for not hooking. Sure, no fucking hooker hooks anymore. And it's a bit fucking stupid. It's a bit stupid.
It was like you fucking Dixon went to his box of tricks and went, what the fuck can I fucking ping him for? It was just fucking ridiculous. I'd love somebody to just give me a breakdown of how many times that fucking law has been enforced over the last 10 years, because I reckon you can count it on one fucking hand.
Look, if that's the way they're going to go, then they need to do it across the board for everyone and start penalising.
No, I know. I think they brought it in it's been enforced in the Pro D2 in France over the last.
It should be enforced across the board. It really should.
No, it should be, and I agree with you 100%. But don't just fucking arbitrarily fucking just decide we're going to fucking do it.
Yeah, just randomly at one scrum in a fucking game and just penalise a fucking player. But look, on the Tyg Furlong thing, there's definitely an issue there. Nicky Smith had him pinned against the wall. He absolutely, and you could see the frustration on Tyg Furlong. He was losing his rag, and he's not normally that type of player.
Off at that stage, loved it.
Yeah, Nicky Smith was all over him, and Nicky Smith I'd say he was very unlucky not to go on the fucking Lions tour, if I'm honest. I think he should have been thereabouts. But he really kind of showed up, Tyg Furlong, at the weekend. And he's showing up again our frailties in that pack, and it is worrying. I hear Billy what's his name? Billy Bohan is called up to the squad for Scotland, so be interesting to see. But Tom O'Toole, I thought, had a fantastic game. He really was unbelievable, and I'd love to see him start against Scotland.
Well, Lockman is injured anyway. Apparently.
Yeah, Lockman's gone. And look, credit to Lockman. He hasn't been in the team for the last couple of years and was called up, and he's done a fucking job for us this season.
He has actually,
He really has.
No.
And I'm actually
as a Munster supporter, sorry, Matt, but as a Munster supporter, he has actually upped his game by at least 10% when he was called into the Irish setup. He really has.
Because like we all know, like it's a different kettle of fish. These lads going out week in, week out for their provinces, whether it's Munster, Leinster, Ulster, or Connacht, doesn't matter. When they pull on that fucking green jersey, it's a different kettle of fish altogether. And they want.
But not everybody rises to the occasion.
No, look, and not everybody does, but it's that thing where you go out and you do it and you're rewarded, or you just, as Len said, you don't quite rise up there, and then you kind of you fall back and you get let go again. We saw it with Tom Farrell fucking years ago. Centre brought into the Ireland squad, maybe trained, played a game, came on, and then didn't have a look in for fucking 6 odd years. Do you know what I mean? So, but look, all in all, it was a good performance, good momentum going into the last game, last weekend, and fucking Super Saturday is going to be an absolute belter of a fucking day in front of the telly box.
Pretty good games.
Yeah, there's a few more comments to get through here before I come onto the under-20s game anyway. Kingsley Flower, I think we'll all be surprised with the selection for the Scottish game. By the way, a great win for Longford over Mullingar in the Provisional Town Cup.
But have to take a word for that.
Mark Newton here. Jack Conan is some warrior would be first choice anywhere else. Probably would be right.
I'd actually agree with that. I would agree with that. Yeah.
Let's see, what's there? Pity Tom knocked on Reed Conan try over the Tom O'Toole. Don't knock on for the second or try.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, but do you think that? Let's see. Billy is a loose head prop. Fun fact: his granddad was Mick Doyle.
There you are.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, she is one good woman for finding information. I'll tell you that much.
Myself and Neil McKeown, fucking, they're like the Jimmy McGee's of rugby.
They do so shame.
Oh, they start calling her Google.
I don't think it's Google.
Wikipedia.
Rugby Google maybe, because I'll be honest with you, you're very good for finding information, Joe, when you're on here live, Joe, especially if something pops up. So I always appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Actually, before I come on to the under-20s game, there's a good comment here. My bad friend. Daniel Ryan try was amazing for the under-20s. Running end-to-end to score a try. He scored 2 tries and got man of the match, putting Connacht Rugby back at the forefront. It was good to see our boys doing well. Matt, what were your thoughts on the under-20s game? Ireland win that 48-33.
I love watching the under-20s because it's just fucking end-to-end stuff. And it's some of the most entertaining rugby you can watch. And, Wales came out of the blocks fucking flying. 2 tries in fucking 14 minutes or 2 tries in 12 minutes or something like that. And I thought, fucking hell, the boys would be up against it. But like that, it's fucking defend, score, attack, score, defend, score, attack, score, defense. It's just fucking unbelievable stuff to watch. And as Bevan has said, Daniel Ryan, absolute fucking brilliant game. Savage game. Tom Wood again. Unbelievable. Joshua Neal, that lad is a fantastic signing. Dermot O'Connell, he got a try as well. Fucking unbelievable. I can't remember the fucking intercept.
That was Daniel Ryan.
Unbelievable. Just like you talk like
fucking under our posts.
If he had a miss,
it was a certain try for Wales, only for the intercept.
It was a certain try for Wales. Certain try. And the fact that you go for them, you get it, and you're a hero. You miss it, you're a villain. Do you know what I mean? And 100%, as Len said, Wales were going to fucking score there regardless. He missed that ball. They would have been in because there'd be a massive gap there. But it's just an absolute quality games to watch. I've never seen a poor under-20s game. I really haven't. It's just fucking so entertaining.
Len, your thoughts on the Ireland under-20s game from Saturday?
Sure, look. As Matt said, those 2 quick tries for Wales, and you went, oh fuck, we're in trouble. And Ireland just fucking lashed back with 2 of their own. Fucking the handling, lads. The handling was fucking fantastic. Those 2 tries, to get that ball out to our fucking on the outside, on the edges to our wingers, fucking brilliant. And then Ireland were in the driving seat at that stage, and they added another 2 tries, and they wrapped up the bonus point at half time. What was it, 26-12 or something fucking like that?
Yeah.
Well, fucking hell. Like their senior counterparts, Wales didn't fucking lie down. I know fucking we got another one. I think it was fucking a minute into the second half, and we scored again from a line out. But it looked like the game was well beyond Wales at that stage. It was like 31-19 or something along those lines. But no, fucking Wales just fucking. They had a purple patch, and as you said, that try was a certain try for Wales. But fucking hell, what I actually love about the under-20s is it's the fucking, what would you call it? Not the exuberance of youth. Maybe it's the exuberance of youth, but there's no hang-ups there. You probably would get fucking a kick in the hole from a coach at senior level for some of the shit they pull off at under-20s. But they just backed themselves. Like fucking Daniel Ryan backed himself to go the fucking length of the pitch. And I honestly believe that it kind of gets coached out of them in the academies, you know, to a certain extent. And it's more played towards the percentages. And it's a pity to fucking see. Wales had a good game in that game was Charlie O'Shea. He's after coming on nearly every game. One stage Jerry gathered a bounce ball and he stepped a couple of guys and he made about 20 yards and then he only narrowly missed a 50-22. Again, just fucking, he spotted a gap and he went for it. You know what I mean? It was brilliant, you know. Well, look, as I say, it is, you see all this flair and this talent. Look, I suppose the senior game is such small margins that you can't. Actually, did anybody see the interview with Ronan O'Gara and Finn Russell, post-match interview?
No. I didn't know.
No.
It was a very, very fucking interesting interview. I know, like, he gets a lot of fucking slagging, and especially from Peter Burke. But Ronan O'Gara asked him about being a Maverick. And it was a very fucking intelligent fucking response from Russell for a guy that you think is a fucking, you know, he comes across as a messer. And he basically said that no. O'Gara said to him, look, I know, he said, that you study the game. You know, he said, you study and you practice the game. And he goes, yeah. He said, look, you can't have, paraphrasing now, but he said, you can't play off the cuff without having the structures in place first. So he said, I have to fucking adhere to the structures. And that gives me the ability to play off the cuff and, you know, think balls in behind and stuff. But he said, if I don't have those basics and adhere to those basics, what I do off the cuff means nothing. You know, it'll be a balls up.
Yeah.
Which was very, very fucking interesting from a guy that's kind of renowned as not being flaky, but, you know, some coaches and some fucking pundits think he's, you know, he's too loose with the ball, but obviously he's not. But yeah, look, exactly what Matt fucking said. It's just brilliant. The under-20s is fucking high octane entertainment, end-to-end stuff for 80 fucking minutes and joy to watch. And look, we're doing well. They're in a battle for the Triple Crown in their final game as well. So,
yeah, so that'll be a very interesting weekend coming up anyway. But we'll come to the match soon anyway. Joe Killen here. There's a lot of fucking on the chat tonight.
Look, we've spoken to Mike Reedy about this on numerous occasions, but look, he is what he is.
And your point is, Joe.
It's a standard Monday night on the show.
Is that a complaint?
No, only night is the release, Val, for all of us. A couple of points, swearing and talking rugby. It's fucking great.
and talking about shite long with us. For fuck's sake. That's just two interesting stats here I want to tell you about the under-20s game. Wales had 59% of the territory and 55% of the possession from that game.
Jeez, I wouldn't have thought of that.
No, that's what's saying here on the Six Nations website.
Sure, exactly.
Yeah, and that's kind of the opposite to the senior game. And yet we come out with a win in both of them.
Yeah.
Well done,
which shows how good the under-20s are, because even Paul Ian Bowen saying here is that under-20s was a cracking game, end-to-end stuff. They just go for broke. Yeah, Daniel Ryan brings it around. And I think that's the point you're trying to make as well anyway, then that he was, there's a certain structure there to their play, but there's a certain looseness as well.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I would say, yeah. Peter in here said, first time viewing Joe, maybe. I said, to be honest, I think he's trying to ease up on the foxes a bit tonight anyway. Especially with Mike here, anyway, he doesn't swear much anyway. Mike, Saffron Mercenaries.
Like you could get me going with that now, Ryan.
Ben here again. Andrew Brown is an elite, the elite development officer for Connacht, which I think may have helped Dan back himself to take it on, as it's one of the same coaches that that's on his academy team.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. But like, to be honest with you, Colin Tucker is taking over when he finishes up with Connacht as well. Anyway, so that's it.
There.
Hopefully, right. Anyway, so I think Joe. Whoever took over
Actually,
from Joe.
does anybody know? Sorry, Danny. Does anybody know? Right at the end there, young Carney, he made a try-saving tap tackle on the Welsh winger, but he seemed to he was down for fucking a good 10 minutes anyway. Seemed to anybody know?
Didn't hear it.
I didn't hear that, but no. Like, I was watching that tackle back, and that tackle was something else. Just the way yeah. You know, even the commentators saying Pierce Stringer would have been proud of that one. He would.
Yeah, it was fucking.
When you pull them off, they're fucking. They just look as well. Like.
It's one of the least taxing tackles you can do. By the way, the likelihood of you hurting yourself is a lot slimmer than going in with your fucking head on the wrong side anyway or something.
Absolutely.
The funny thing was, I was watching that tackle back, and he actually hit more towards the bottom of his knee and or the upper part of his calf than the actual ankle. But it was enough. It did the job. Michael, come to your thoughts on the under-20s game there from Saturday night.
Just another all-around really good performance. Like the lad said, Wales came out of the blocks quick, got a couple of tries, we were playing catch-up then from there on, but we got right into the game quickly, by the way, and recovered that, recovered quickly. And they play without fear, those under-20 boys, they play with a freedom to do what our senior lads are probably not allowed to do, some of it anyway. And like Len said, sometimes we tend to coach it out of them. Fucking wrong, by the way. They should be given that freedom to play the way they do. Look at the way Scotland played in the senior game. It's a fucking joy to watch. Daniel Ryan's a good find. There's a few lads now that'll come forward there, and the coach, our head coach, Andrew Brown, is that his name, the head coach?
Yeah.
Like what fucking turnaround he has made from last year. It was Nathan Dokestad, I think, was the coach, the head coach last year. It just didn't work out for him at all. Nothing seemed to go right for him. It was unfortunate, Sure, it wasn't all down to him, but
it is hard though, Mike, with an under-20s team because you don't have him that long. I know Richie Murphy worked wonders with him.
In my opinion, Richie Murphy should be next in line for Ireland head coach job. When Farrell decides to hang up the gloves or the boots.
Apparently O'Gara's making noises now, might put him in the frame.
Well, I mean,
I'm still not calling the new child Rowan.
No,
how about Paul or Jack or?
No, we'll give you a list, Matt. Right?
You give me a list.
Just pick from the list.
What Richie Murphy has done at Ulster in the short time he's been there has been very impressive. Plus, he almost took 3 Irish teams in succession, to Grand Slams. We won 2, and we drew with England in the other year. We won all the other games in that as well. So, and
it's just funny, Mike, because he worked with Mark Sexton at the under-20s, and he's brought him up to Ulster with him, and it's paying dividends. So it's a good partnership, whatever they have there.
Well, if you look at the improvement in all the Ulster players over the last 6 or 8 months, all of them. I mean, Balakoon is just different gravy, and even McCluskey was always a good player, and he was very fortunate to come at the same time as Bundyaki and and Robbie
He's
Hill.
also been very unlucky with injuries as well. So don't.
He has.
Yeah.
He played when he played that first test against England. God, it must be 10 or 12 years ago at Twickenham. Had a great game, and just never really materialized. Only got I think he's got about 28 caps now because of this Six Nations. But
Just on that, like I think somebody put it up on the group, Mike. But the final game, Kluski or Axie?
Oh, absolutely. There's no question.
There's no question to that. It shouldn't even be a question.
No.
I
have Aki on the bench if you want, but like McCloskey deserves.
I'm not sure. I'm not
100%.
You couldn't possibly drop Stu.
Not a whole.
For actually, given what he's done this campaign, absolutely.
Injured, he'll start.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, unless McCluskey gets an injury or he has to put out for some personal reasons or something like that, the jersey says.
He's probably one of the first names on the sheet this weekend.
Yes,
yeah,
I think so. He hasn't had a bad game in that he started.
It's pleasing to see Gary Ringrose has upped his game. His defensive side has come back. But he had his first 2 games were really, really shaky, and he's definitely like the England game. He had a decent game, and I thought he was fine against Wales as well. But
yeah, actually, Mike, there was a comment there from Mark Dune, I think it was, around the France or England game, and he said the exact same thing about Gary Ringrose. He says he's defending in those first 2 or 3 rounds are very questionable and stuff like that. And it's something he needs to work on. I think he has worked on them there now.
In the first 2 games, he missed 12 tackles.
Yeah.
And like he is the highest tackle miss rate of any Irish player in the Six Nations so far.
But I have a theory on that, Mike.
Sorry?
I have a theory on that.
Go on then.
It's Ringrose. I think I've said this before. Ringrose suits that fucking blitz defense that Ian Arbor employs.
No, he doesn't suit.
But where he's encouraged to shoot out of the line, because if he misses the tackle, the second guy gets him from the side. That's Ian Arbor's defense. It doesn't matter if you miss the first one because the second guy is going to get you, right?
Right. And that works at all, by the way. I think it's the total opposite. There's no scramble defense. See the rush defense? They're all in a fucking line. And if
but what I'm saying to you is we have fucking thankfully we played it against France, so we got.
You had to go and name Ian Arbor. Now look at fucking Mike. He's rare.
But look. Well, what I'm saying to you is, the Italy game we moved away from. The English game we have moved away from it. Right? Exactly. We've gone back to a fucking more fucking traditional scramble fucking defense.
Yeah.
Right, and a drift defense.
It's a lot more.
Now, fucking Ringrose, his tackling hasn't fucking proved on the basis of that, because he's not fucking shooting out of the line constantly. So, I agree with you, Mike. Fucking just ship me an Arbor back to wherever he fucking started from.
I'd pack him out.
Because it ain't helping Irish rugby by any manner or means.
It ain't helping that's the rugby either. And they know that.
Before we go any further, lads, Razzie Erasmus, Johan van Gran.
What
about him?
Is that passport?
It took you a few seconds, man. It took you a few seconds. But I give you another name, lads. Niall Steins. To be fair, he didn't say there's a lot of swearing. He was saying there's a lot of fucking. Perhaps someone has the volume up with the tab minimized while watching a completely different kind of live stream.
I don't think maybe. South African. I thought he was from.
You have no idea what Mike could be at when we're in
you're not from City or somewhere like that, or
actually, there's next in comment here by Bevan. It says Paulie is the only Irish coach to have 100% record. Meanwhile, he only did coach 2 games. Now, Paul is a lovely name for a boy. To be fair, wouldn't you agree, Len?
I would, but it's a shit name for a girl, though, Danny.
Yeah, but Paul, a lovely name for a boy, isn't it?
He's Granny's going to be called Pauline. I don't think he's going to be called Paul.
No, there'll be no Pauls either.
Oh, well, there's definitely Jack, it is Ronan, it is Peter, Rua.
Stop, Danny.
Axel.
I don't need to name. I don't need to know all the names of your cows. Thanks very much.
Gregor Calloway. Actually, Donica is a lovely name as well.
Absolutely not.
I might ask Dunners what he makes of Paulie as a coach. Might be worth it, to be honest with you, Gregor. But like
Absolutely.
Donica is a lovely name.
No.
A lot of great names people were named Donica. O'Callaghan, Ryan, a few others we can think of here and there, but not springs to mind.
It's going to be something very D4, Danny, like Xavier fucking Boland or something like that.
No, it won't be either. You fucking don't.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it'll probably be something completely different, right?
Xavier Boland, the fucking second.
Just call him
Torquin.
Torquin! Oh my god, boy! Torquin!
Torquin.
That's total D4, man.
No, not a fucking chance, lads.
I think that's 2D4. Besides, all the D4 heads at the moment are going back to the old Irish names. So it might be something like Ty.
That one.
Huh?
Bundy Boland.
Bundy Boland.
What about Ty? That's Ty Byrne. Actually, how about Ruin?
No.
After Ruin Peter?
No, thanks.
Fair enough.
Call him
Pete
Enoch.
Wilson. Huh?
Enoch Boland. How does that sound?
What was that?
Enoch,
Say that again.
Enoch Boland.
Enoch
Thanks.
Boland.
Definitely not. Walking hell.
No?
Too far, Mike, too far. You might have been naming him Enoch Donald.
Christ.
No. That's just wrong in all kinds of ways.
Oh,
Pete here said if Farrell goes for a 6-2 bench, Aki won't feature. It'll probably be Frawley. Because he's basically going utility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first prediction Peter Burke ever got right.
yeah.
That's his 1 in 1,000 predictions, right? So next 1,000 to be wrong. Actually, Peter, can you do us a favour when you're coming up to predictions? Can you predict that Scotland will win and Finn Russell will have the man of the match performance?
No,
Right?
Fucking.
Yeah, just put that in writing for everyone down here and mean it, please, okay? Ben here says, think Aki's time in the Ireland shirt is up, unfortunately.
I'd say they'll give him a game somewhere to see out his career because
He might.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might get a swan song.
yeah, he earned that, to be fair, and I think he has.
Yeah.
Without doubt. I know he has, but look, we're going back to this thing, Mike, of fucking Farrell over the years. Look, he hasn't, let's be honest, he hasn't picked completely on form. And he's swinging around to that now. Like, I think there's been a lot of public pressure on it.
Yeah.
And the inclusion of the Ulster guys is testament to that.
Yeah.
But, you know, Bundy hasn't been on form. And as James Grennan always says, he always gives more, or of late anyway, he's given more in an Irish jersey than he has in a Connacht jersey. But he said, look, I don't think anybody, McCluskey doesn't deserve to be unseated with the way he's playing. Simple as that.
Oh, wait, he's going to be losing his not a chance.
Nah, second half. Home night in the Finn. I'm sure Peter will approve. He definitely would. He's a small little how to put this? A small little coffee table just inside his bedroom. It's got all the Finn Russell paraphernalia, just kind of like a little Finn Russell doll and this Finn Russell picture.
Just like
a week. Yeah, and the Scottish jersey and everything like that. Was saying, I heart Finn Russell. Never mind his cushion and his.
I think the Scottish jersey is one of the nicest jerseys I am going. To be honest with you, love the Scottish jersey.
It is actually a nice jersey. Yeah.
Somebody gave me one of those once, and I just gave it away straight away. I never put it on.
Now you could have sent it over here, fucking Mike.
Fuck it, why would I send it over there? Who'd want to wear one of them? Fucking Denny would probably.
Look, to be honest with you, there's worse jerseys to wear.
No, there is.
That's Scottish jersey.
Oh, there is, yeah. Fucking that other, but that one you wore.
What the darker green one is it?
Don't you ever fucking parade that thing around again, Brosnan.
Next time Mike is on the show, I'll be breaking out the dark green Irish jersey.
I wouldn't even let you out.
Without doubt.
Why you wearing that?
Peter here says, the only thing I love about Scottish rugby is their anthem.
Yeah. Fucking class. Absolute
Yeah.
class. Actually, I posted up on the group there of a French guy with a trumpet after fucking getting hammered, playing the Flower of Scotland on the trumpet to the Scottish crowd. That's what rugby is all about, lads. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Lads, we will move on to your predictions for next weekend. Now, the Friday night we have a clashing fixture because of the URC round 2. Two of the games had to be refixed. So I get your predictions then first. Anyway. Sorry?
You're not going to give us a chance to slaughter England like for their performance at the weekend.
Yeah.
No.
No?
England are shy. We've been ripped out already. Don't worry.
I think you need to mention the incredible Italian performance to beat England in 33 attempts. You fucking deserve. They deserve it. They deserve a fucking mention.
Absolutely outstanding performance from them. And you know, they have one of the best players in the world right now. Menoncello is one of the best players in the world. What a player that boy is.
Lads, that's fucking right.
He gets in the world. He does.
Absolutely, he's incredible.
Be glad to have him, by the way. No, well, they probably wouldn't.
He'd walk into any team.
I think he would as well. He's an absolutely outstanding player. They have a really, really good team, by the way. Right across the board, they're fucking outstanding. Kappa Watson even playing at the week again. I must get injured again. Yeah. But fucking brilliant team.
Danny's pissing himself laughing. He's read a comment.
Yeah. Problem is here, if Peter has a Finn Russell doll, he'll be sticking pins into it.
As long as that's the only thing he's sticking in it, that'll do.
He sticked something else in there as well, I'd say. Got the chance.
You can't be saying he's a work, for God's sake. They've been indulging in things like that. They're very religious people.
You know what? I'll leave that there, and I will say this much though. That is probably the comment of the night. For me, anyway, that is the comment of the night. Is that funny?
Do you want to read?
I know you don't. Huh?
Do you want to read it?
I did. I said, Hobniton, if Peter has a Finn Russell doll, he'll be sticking pins into it.
Right, okay.
And then I said, as long as that's the only thing he's sticking in it, that'll be the grand.
And I said, that's not the only thing he'll probably stick in it. If you were listening late instead of dreaming about other pints of G, or Murphy's, or Beans,
or Harp,
or Edge.
Don't you ever put fucking harp in that sentence ever again, Mike fucking Reedy. You can fucking stay in Scotland and never set foot back in this again.
I never said harp.
I don't even know if there's any way back for you, Danny, by the way, after your performance.
There's definitely not any way back for you anyway, you bollocks.
I tell you something, lads, but that England game though. There was two things in that England game that were turning points. And it was just fucking fantastic. It was fantastic to see England getting beaten by him and just being fucking humbled. But Italy on half-time, instead of fucking sticking the fucking ball out, the clock was in the red and they acted the fucking bollocks. The naivety of it, and then gifted England a try.
Yeah.
And the second one was in that fucking line-out, Itoje smacking the ball out of the fucking scrum half's hand. Like,
how petulant can he be?
He's a fucking idiot, the guy is. I'm sorry now, but the guy is a fucking clown, right?
He is. Yeah.
He should have never have been captain for the Lions.
Thanks, Matt, because I just can't understand how any coach can make that guy captain. That is fucking stock and trade for that guy. He's constantly making stupid. He lost England that game. Full fucking stop. Italy almost lost them, blew the game for themselves by fucking deciding to play on, run the fucking ball and getting stripped when the clock was in the fucking red on 40 minutes. And then Itoje then fucking handing that away. But look, lads, that again, as just said, the fucking crossfield kick or Garbisi, and then fucking Menachado bouncing off of fucking defenders and fucking
Oh my God.
class. And it's just to see the reaction and the meltdown on social media from the English. These were the guys that, pre-tournament were fucking basically, next weekend was going to be decided between France and England for the Grand Slam. Fucking hilarious.
I said that's because they weren't right, except that Six Nations won't be till next month. So
you said that between
they had they had for the predictions from, I think there's about 6 players, and only 2 of them out of the whole fucking there's 2 games that they got out of the whole series of games throughout the whole Six Nations that they said England wouldn't win. Every one of them. One of them said France would beat England in Paris, and I think they might have been the only one. In fact, I think the rest of them were all fucking.
The good and the bad rugby actually took down their predictions off social media.
Yeah,
they had England winning every game. I think it was Joe Marler gave a draw in the last game. That would be the Grand Slam decider. Yeah. And I think it was James Haskell went for actually a French win, in fairness to him. Well, apart from that, they had England win everything. So they had to actually delete it because they were getting so much stick.
Look, let's be honest here. England, if they don't beat France this weekend, they have a real chance of coming fucking 5th in this.
They're going to be 5th. They're going to be 5th.
Anyway, even if they beat France.
If Italy beat Wales.
If Italy beat Wales, yeah.
If Italy beat Wales, they're already 4th. Anyway,
that's not a guarantee. That's not England a guarantee.
I'd love to see fucking Italy fucking finish ahead of England.
So yeah,
absolutely.
If France beat England by 50 points and Wales beat Italy by 50 points, England get the fucking wooden spoon.
See, Mike, you're talking about 50 points and 50
they finished bottom of the table.
They finished bottom. Like the wooden spoon is only given if you lose all the games.
That used to be the way it was years ago. It
was always the way. Always.
No, it used to be. No, it was. You're right, Matt. It was. If you lost all your games, it was the wooden spoon. Now the wooden spoons for coming last. It has changed somewhere along the way. I don't know where. Mike, you're old enough to remember. It was always, if you lost all your games, it was the wooden spoon.
That's what it was. That's exactly
what it was.
All your games, your trophy was the wooden spoon because you were a thick hunt.
But I'm slightly older than you, Matt, and I'm fucking a hell of a lot younger than Mike.
Yeah, and I'm the youngest person here. Mike says here, this weekend Irish players have to do some things we did to England. We have to do the same things to Scotland. They are dangerous. They are dangerous. Always win.
Without a doubt. Look, like Michael's talking about 50 points here and 50 points there, and that sounds fucking ridiculous. But who the fuck, apart from actually, shout out to Willie Shanahan, he not only, in fairness to the man, right, he fucking called the fucking Scottish fucking win, and he had Italy by exactly 5 fucking points. In a double.
He's a Lena man, He's from Lena, and his mother is Scottish or something.
And what the fuck has that got to do with that, Mike?
No, that's why
it's Mike. Come on. He knows the links to everyone.
No, I want to joke, Mike. But what I'm saying is, imagine getting a spot on. And you're talking about 50 points either way and going, that's never going to happen. But nobody, apart from fucking Willie Shanahan, nobody predicted the results last week. I mean, you had much chances of me being signed up as a Calvin Klein model as you had of getting fucking those results. And that's not going to happen.
I can tell you something about that game, that Scotland fucking France game. That scoreline flattered France big time because they were muck. Absolute fucking muck.
26 unanswered points in the second half they handed them now, which was they should have denied them. I know they were out on their feet, but they should have denied them the bonus point.
Yeah.
Well, look,
No, sorry. Answer my own question. For Sign Madness, I know, but in this group, you have to be some way mad anyway, at least. Mike, I'll come to you first on the predictions. We'll go to Friday night's rearranged round 2 fixtures. Connacht's hosting Scarlets. Who do you see winning that one?
They're hosting Scarlets.
Yeah, Connacht and Scarlets Friday night.
I fancy Connacht to win at home, but Scarlets have been playing. They've played really well the last couple of rounds, but I'll have to go with Connacht. I went to them last week and they fucking let me down. But no, they didn't take one. Also, let that down and less.
Yeah. Then your thoughts on Connacht Scarlets. Who's that one going?
Connacht.
Matt.
Connacht.
Come to you again, Matt. Edinburgh hosting Ulster.
Ulster.
Then
Ulster.
Mike.
I'll have to go with Ulster as well, yeah.
All right, Saturday, lads. Super Saturday. Mike, Scotland versus Ireland. Who do you see you win that one?
Lads, it's against every fucking principle in my being to say another than an Irish win, so I'm not going to fucking say other way. You know what? We need to play fucking really, really well and cut out the mistakes. But we'll defend a lot better than fucking France did. France just had no interest whatsoever in defending in that game. Fucking Scotland ran to him. Darcy Graham thought it was his fucking birthday and Christmas, the whole shebang together. Fucking he ran around in circles and still fucking scored 2 tries. But no, we'll defend better because young Balakoon will fucking take care of him on the wing. And he'll be on Stein. No, I think Stein could be out, by the way.
That's what I was just about to ask.
He had an knee injury. It's just a really deep cut, apparently.
Well,
There could be missing a few. Cummins could be missing, and there's about 4 or 5 of them going to be potentially missing. They'll probably turn out fucking Saturday and be none of them missing, the bastards. Right? But it doesn't matter.
Fucking feed of haggis on a Wednesday, and they'll be fucking fit as fucking fiddles.
Yeah, it's like giving the proper feed of pints. It's nice big feed pints.
You feed a porter, yeah.
Yeah. Then your thoughts Saturday, Ireland, Scotland. Who do you see winning that?
Look, lads, I don't know. Scotland got up for the fucking England win. It's hard for fucking teams to fucking get back up a fucking second time. Now, fucking.
That was another one. Fucking Finn Russell taking a quick kick off from Darcy Graham. They should have been beaten. Wales should have beaten.
Sorry, Mike. Danny Bros is having a fucking stroke over there. We'll just get back to him and see he's okay. All right, there, Danny.
Yeah.
The harp is going these
days. Very hard for teams to get up twice, huh?
What?
Very hard for teams to get up twice.
I don't know, Danny. What were you saying? You get these blue pills? I don't know.
At your age, you should know then.
Well, there's fucking none left in Edinburgh, that's for sure.
Well, look, it is like they fucking like that fucking result against France was unfucking believable. So I don't know. Is there anything left in the tank for lads? If they play the way they did against France, we're in for a fucking long day. To be honest with you, but they haven't beaten us.
We won't play like this
since 2017. So you know what I mean. But on that basis, they're due a fucking win. At a lot of averages, they're due.
They've never won a Six Nations game at Lansdowne Road. They beat us in Croke Park in 2007. Outside of that, they haven't won in Dublin. That's the only time they've.
2011 was 2011 the last time. Fucking
2012
or 2012.
I hear fucking 7, 11, 12. I thought it was 2011 was the last time they beat us at home, but I could be wrong. 27. But anyway, like it look either way, it's a long fucking time. So they're due a fucking win. We'll have to be on our fucking best.
Actually, maybe it was 2010.
It was
well, I'm going with a fucking 11. I'm going with 2011. But
2007, they beat us at Croke Park.
They
haven't beaten us at Lansdowne Road in the Six Nations. Last time
No,
you did
Mike, could you? You're right.
2000.
No, it would be 2007, 2000, to be either 2008 or 2010, because we had England and France at home in 2007. So that means we had
Oh, you're right.
Scotland, Italy, and
Wait,
Wales
2000.
away.
I think we lost to Scotland in 2010, but it might have been in Croke Park.
I think it's 2011, and if I'm right, somebody send me some points.
It
Bevan,
would have been 11.
somebody fucking Google it quick.
I think it's 2010.
Odd numbers, Murrayfield. Even numbers, Lansdowne Road.
That's right. In 2011.
We lost to them at Lansdowne Road in the Six Nations. We lost to them in the Five Nations there. Fucking a lot of times. See,
I think 2011 was the last time. But you'll stop fucking Googling anyway.
No, it's 2010. I was right. You were wrong.
Oh yeah. My Google is up here. I don't do any of that Google shit.
Can I see proof of that?
It's nice says Google told me it's 2010.
It is 2010.
2010. Yeah. Okay. It was at Croke Park, though, wasn't it?
It was Croke Park.
There you go.
20.
That's me. You don't need to Google fuck all.
Shut up, you bollocks. You don't know everything.
The biggest in Murrayfield in 2017, I was at the game.
No, man.
I can't see that. Jeez, I can hardly see you. Never mind that.
That's
you can hardly see the end of your nose, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but look, we'll go for an Irish win anyway. Get back to your original question, Danny. We'll go for an Irish win, but we have to be.
Man, Ireland, Scotland, Saturday. Who'd see win that one?
Well, look, as Len said, Scotland have a very bad record against Ireland. They also have a very bad record against us in Ireland. So, on that premise, Ireland are winning. If Scotland come and they play like they did against England, like they did against France, we're in for a fucking game, and we have to be on top form. Either way, it's going to be a fucking belter of a game because both Ireland and Scotland are playing for a triple crown here as well. We got to remember. And Scotland haven't won anything in the Six Nations since it started the Six Nations. So they are going to be up for this, regardless.
I thought the Derby trophies, that was about it.
Say again, Danny?
Apart from a few Derby trophies, that's about it. That's about all you want.
I mean like triple crowns or a Grand Slam or anything like that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The small little trophies.
Yeah.
The mini tournaments.
Them fucking
Mickey Mouse.
What you call it? The
Mickey Mouse. The small Derby trophies, the Mickey Mouse trophies, yeah.
Load of bollocks. Right. They're great now when the Calcutta Cup. That's what I was trying to think. That's big between Scotland and England. It's a big thing, but
it's not about it's meaningless over the entire tournament.
Yeah. Look, it's going to be a cracker of a game. If Scotland do win it, I actually would not be really upset by it because
I live here.
They'd fucking deserve it. Do you know?
Actually, what's the cup between Scotland and Ireland? What's that one?
Actually, I have it here now. Hang on a minute. Bevan is in here with it.
The Molly Malone fucking shield or something.
Century credits since its inception in 1989.
Yeah.
Here you go. The Century credit.
Wait.
I think it's how you pronounce it.
The what?
It's a quake.
It's a quake. Wherever, yeah.
Hold on. Read that fucking up. You have taken it fucking down.
Anyway, look.
Get your glasses there, right here. Then put your glasses on there for fuck's sake.
That's a fuck.
It's a meaningless trophy.
Is it?
It's a Derby trophy. It's just a little trophy.
Century fucking.
No, it's like Scotland will be happy to win.
What the fuck? Right.
Look.
Well, just as I told you, it was just called the Molly Malone Shield or fucking some shit like that. Fucking, they're not worth the bollocks. All these fucking.
It's going to be a belter of a game. I do think Scotland have this thing about beating Ireland, and
actually look at Bevan's comment there.
I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that we can do it.
I'll tell you how important it is. We never fucking heard of it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry, Matt.
Ireland have 22 or 26 wins against Scotland.
Yeah.
Just there you go. On the basis of that, and the basis we're at home, I'm going to go Ireland by 4.
I see. Bevan here, a crate is a Gaelic drinking vessel.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
That's anyway. If you can drink over it, it's going to be a rugby
Play,
trophy.
Bev.
Mhm.
On your bar.
Yeah, to be honest with you, this would classify as a trophy by rugby conditions because you can't drink over it, and same with Glenn's gas. Matt, I'll come back to you again. This from the under-20s, Ireland, Scotland on Sunday.
Ireland.
Matt, Ireland,
That's
Scotland on
fucking
Sunday.
Ireland way. Ireland, we're all the way.
Mike,
Ireland will pump Scotland and that.
Yeah. I
there
think they'll
is
hammer
this-
them.
yeah, there's actually two sets of predictions here anyway. Bevan, Connacht, Ulster, Ireland seniors, Ireland under-20s will win. Hopefully we win the Six Nations, but we won't find out until about 10 if we have won or not.
Oh.
Hopefully. We might sneak it.
See, during the course of this Six Nations, Ireland has played the opening game in every round. Is there some kind of a conspiracy going on against us?
Probably. Gregor Garvey here, Connacht,
Bye,
Ulster, Ireland, and Ireland under-20s to win as well.
You have too
I'm
much
not
time.
quite.
Get a job for yourself.
Sorry?
Said you have too much time on your hands fucking looking at that. Get a job for yourself.
Oh, I don't need to look at it. I fucking remember shit. Just because you're a fucking stiff head.
Why would you even say, like, I couldn't care less with the fact that we were starting off every weekend. It doesn't fucking make a difference.
First.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It does though, Matt. Because you like to be settled in. Fucking kids sorted, sitting down with a fucking beer, fucking for the 8 o'clock or 7:30 kickoff.
Makes no odds.
Does fucking me.
Benson here. We have the last match. We have the last match next year.
You're right, against France.
Yeah. So that's putting into your conspiracy now, Mike. That's just putting into that anyway.
And what about the other games? The England game and the game. What about those, Danny? We have to give predictions on those.
Danny doesn't like doing anybody else other than Ireland.
Yeah, well, come on anyway, because it is the Six Nations, so they're going to have a big bearing on fucking the rest of the fucking results. Come on.
I'm going for Italy over Wales.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. Italy to beat Wales. And France.
I would just end the stream now before we go any further.
I actually think that fucking Wales might cause an upset. I'd love to see Italy win, but Wales are fucking building. And then, more importantly, England.
England are going to beat France.
You know something? No. If we beat Scotland with a bonus point, or beat them at all, I'll shout for England.
Yeah,
they won't beat France.
I'm hoping fuck like want to get
hammered. You said that on live stream, Mike.
Look at it like this, right? England have lost the last 3 games in a row. They're going to have a reaction.
Yeah.
No, they're not capable of reaction. No. I disagree. Because Borthwick will make more wholesale changes. He'll put out another fucking completely different fucking team with another fucking different fucking 10, right? I don't fucking hand it to him again.
I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening, but look, they're going to react. The players will react, whether they're fucking or whatever. Well, they have no. Yeah, we thought they were going to react against us. We didn't, right? We thought they were going to react against us. Shut up, you baldy bollocks. We thought they were going to react against us, but they didn't. Right? They lost to us. We thought we might have seen a reaction against Italy. We didn't.
We didn't.
Yeah,
there's a pattern.
They're going to react, and believe it or not, England have a really good record in Paris. Probably one of the best out of all the fucking Six Nations teams.
Well,
I take all that on board, Matt. Right?
I will not cheer for England, but I will secretly hope that we win. So we fucking win
this weekend.
I'll cheer for them by the. If there's any chance that we can, I'll fucking cheer for them.
You're practically a fucking Brit anyway.
Sorry? I beg your fucking pardon?
You're practically a Brit anyway, he said, in case you didn't fucking hear him.
Bear here. Baldy dog.
Like you, lad. There's one thing I
What's he say, Mike?
there's one thing I will never be. I've lived here for 39 years. I'll never be a fucking Brit. If I live to be 100.
You won't live to be
You won't.
100. Don't worry.
Even if I
After his new hips, he probably will. Don't worry about it.
Fucking the hips are British, or he's fucking 30% British already.
I have an Irish passport. I've never had another one. I never will have any other one.
We'll end it there. Matt, Len, Mike, it's been a pleasure. Until next time, man.
Len, by the way,
Take care.